Hi, it's Jennifer Mazzarolo, President of Maverick Consulting Group, and today is Tuesday, February 7th. Wanted to talk to you today about presentation skills. I've had a few people actually ask me to discuss this topic, so I thought this week would be a good time to introduce it. Still sort of the beginning of the year, and if you do have any big presentations coming up or interviews, um, you can use these concepts to help you with your presentation in whatever forum you are using. And as usual, I will always be available afterwards for any individual comments or questions that you have. Feel free to contact me after the end of the presentation. So in terms of presentation skills, what I like to focus on are the 3 M's. And of course, being a Maverick, I need to start things out with an M. So it's material, method, and medium. And the reason why I pick these 3, I will go into more detail and explain why, but I figured it's an easy way to sort of crystallize it and have it be brief and informative topics rather than, the 9-point plan to do presentations. Nobody wants to learn a 9-point plan. So if we keep it to 3 concepts, you guys will be able to follow along a lot easier. So in terms of material, I always say the more comfortable you are with the material, the more confident you're going to be presenting it. So stick to what you know. If you have to do some research on a particular topic, an example would be going for an interview. You want to make sure that you are researching the company that you are about to go meet. If you are going to do a budget presentation and you're the manager of FP&A, and you need to sit in front of a senior executive team and present the budget, well, you better know your numbers cold, but you also better understand the assumptions going into those numbers, and you better understand the risks and opportunities to the plan. So the more comfortable you are with the material that you're presenting, the more natural it will feel. Certainly bring in your personality and if it's appropriate, bring in personal experience and expertise. So that's talking about the material itself. And then we have method. Now the method is kind of the how. And if you go into a room, the best thing that you should be doing to set yourself up for success is also getting a feel for the audience. Are these a group of senior executives that want to keep it high level? They want to see 4 slides with 3 bullet points and get in and get out. Or is this your team? And are you doing an off-site meeting? Are you trying to get them more engaged so that you can be a little more personal, you can have a little bit more fun, but you need to read your audience. So being able to bring people up to speed, get them to the same level that you're at in terms of your knowledge. Don't assume. Don't walk into the room and assume everybody has the same level of knowledge about this topic that you do, because that's an easy way to get burned. So if you have an opportunity at the beginning, do a quick synopsis, make sure everybody's on the same page, and then launch into your presentation. So it's really just learning how to read your audience, get people up to speed, and don't assume. So that's method. And then we talk about the medium. Now, some people are comfortable winging it. Some people are more comfortable with a PowerPoint slide deck, a podium in front of them, something to hang on to. They feel more confident if they're behind the podium and there's a bit of a barrier between them and the group that they're speaking to. Some people like to walk around on the stage and are very free and very comfortable that way. Whatever you need to do an effective presentation, I say do it. If you need cue cards, if you need, if you need a presentation behind you on a screen, or if you can just wing it, walk around with a headset and you feel comfortable engaging the audience, good for you. So, make sure that you're comfortable with how you're doing the presentation. Make sure that you have read the audience. Don't assume they're at the same level of information and knowledge that you are. And make sure that you're comfortable with the material. And that's going to make you more confident. The biggest downfall and the biggest drawback that I hear from people that say, oh, I hate doing presentations. I don't want to do the presentation. I'm very uncomfortable. I get very nervous in interviews. What I say to them is, listen, Stop worrying so much about what people think about you in the interview or in the presentation. Stop worrying about what they're thinking about during your presentation. You know, stop worrying about if your face is going red, if you're getting nervous. Just slow yourself down, be confident, take a deep breath before you go in to do your presentation or your interview, collect your thoughts, and go in there confident, and you'll slay it. Trust me. So have a great week. And if you have any questions, please do contact me at maverickconsulting.ca. Thanks.